Janet Kuypers, Janet Kuypers. Oh, cool. Which I think is around Christmas time or something. But that's how. Anyway, just doing some astronomy talk. Sorry. I'm doing 3 more from this book for you guys. I'm starting with poems that I would never ever think to read. So I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. This poem is called Conflicting Convictions. I've seen the life you've led. I've seen the man you loved who had a girlfriend back at home. I've seen you talk about how men just stink. But then I've seen you go on this roller coaster of yours over the years. I've seen you espouse one set of beliefs. And then you would tell me, while engaged to one man, that you've fallen for a coworker and how you love him, but you need the security of what you've been espousing, whether or not you believe it. And no, I wouldn't be a part of your union, in a church, no less, to a nice guy who didn't match both sets of your beliefs. Call me what you will, but I've seen the life you've led, and I know there would be a breakdown of your conflicting convictions in your life.
No.
Conflicting convictions. No, that was that one. This one is called Ogilvie. They gotta keep the homeless people out of here. I heard one fast food junkie say to another at the Ogilvie train station. You see, that homeless person just left me after I had sat down here to write. She asked me for money so that she could take the train. So I told her that I don't have a job and my husband just lost his, so I've got nothing. And it's strange. When you have been asked for money before, I would lie and say I got nothing. And it felt strange that this time I'd say these words, and they were true. Because I happen to know that somebody here kind of liked a song that happens to be in this book. So I'm going to sing this a cappella. This is a song called Made No Difference. So I'm at my bar, my favorite hangout, and I just overheard from people talking that another guy who's always here in the past few months has had a few strokes. And now this is a grapevine. I just heard snippets, but I need to see him, put him out 2 cents. He went out for a smoke, and even though I don't, I walked up to him after he lit up. I reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one. I reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one, but I wanted his. And then holding a smoke, I told him that I heard. I spoke of his wife, asked about his kids. And I don't really want to get on a high horse here, but we care for him, we want him happy. He said I was right, he'll take some time off. Then holding his smoke, he said that he should quit. He handed me his smoke and then walked away. I had reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one. I had reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one, but I wanted his. I stood there a while, sucking nicotine, wondering if I made any difference. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. I had reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one. I had reached my hand out toward his cigarette. He offered me a new one, but I wanted his. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.